to my channel. My name is Laura and I'm pre-recording Top 5 Wednesday. I am changing the topic again. I'm going with my own topic, and my topic is 5 authors that are my must-buys. Of course, I have more than 5 authors, but I narrowed it down to 5, and I wrote them down on a piece of paper, so I'm going to use my cheat sheet. Okay, so the first one, and these are probably in no particular order, they all are on my list. So if this author actually writes a book and it's a new release, I'm definitely going to go buy it. I'm probably not even going to see what the book is about, so I'm just going to buy it. So, okay, so the first author is Colleen Hoover. I really enjoyed her books. She is erotica new adult. And everything that I have read from her, I will name the books that I've read so far, and I really enjoyed. They were 4 or 5 stars. They kept my attention, and I really enjoyed them. So the book that I loved from her the most was Ugly Love. I really loved that one. I also read Slammed, Never Never, and I also read Hopeless. And all of them are amazing books. Every single one of them, she always has a plot twist, and the plot twist I never see them coming. Most books that I read, I could see a plot twist coming, and in her books, I never see it coming, and I really, really enjoy it. Yes, she does. I'm sorry. Yes, I also read the other one, Maybe Someday. I think it's called Maybe Someday. That one has cheating in it. So some of her topics are not something I would like, because I am not a fan of cheating at all. But I do enjoy her books. So, yeah, so that's my first author. Okay, the second author is Matthew Quick. He is a recent second author that I've been really enjoying. I read 2 of his books, and I also watched one of his movies. And the first book that I really, really loved was The Silver Lining Playbook. Now, however, I loved the book. The movie I did not like. Okay, but the book was amazing. They changed so much in the movie. They changed the characters and everything else, and I just didn't like the movie. The second book that I read from him was Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock, and I really, really liked that one. And I so much liked his book, so much, that I actually got a pre-order today, and this is what I got in the mail. So, Every Exquisite Thing by Matthew Quick, and I actually started reading it today, so this will hopefully be finished in June. I'm liking it so far. I read a few pages. I'm on page 16 already. Yeah, but this was just released today, so of course I had to buy it, and I have no idea what it's about. I still don't know what it's about. So, yeah, so I am reading it just because of his name. So that's that one. Okay, so the third author that I have on my list is Morgan Matson. Now, Morgan Matson also writes as Katie Finn. So, if you see Katie Finn or Morgan Matson, those books are contemporary YA. And the books that I read from her was The Broken Hearts, Fences, and Other Things to Men was the one book written by Katie Finn. And the other book was Since You've Been Gone. And I enjoyed both of those books. So, yeah, so I will be buying whatever she writes. So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. So, yeah, her writing style is really good. So, yeah, so that's that one. Okay, the fourth author is I think she is a YA author. She's historical fiction, she writes, and her name is Ruta Septis, and I don't know if I said her last name correctly. The 2 books that I read from her are Out of the Easy, which I really didn't think I was going to like. That was the first book I read from her. And, yeah, so I didn't think I was going to like it. I read it for a book club, and I really, really enjoyed it. So the second book that I read was Salt to the Sea, and I loved it. I still have to read her other book, and I do own it, The Shades of Grey. I haven't read that one yet, but I do own it. So one day I will pick it up. I don't like to read Holocaust on top of Holocaust, so that's why I haven't picked her book up yet. So eventually I will get to it. So the last author that I always forget about, and yeah, I added her to the list because I wanted to put in somebody who I haven't talked about in a while. And this is an adult author, and she also writes about medical issues. So the author's name is Lisa Genova, and the two books that I read by her are Inside the O'Briens, which was really, really good, and Still Alice, which was really good because that's about Alzheimer's disease. So yeah, so I really, really enjoyed those books. So I definitely want to read more of her other books, so I will be getting them shortly. And I think I own some that I still haven't read yet. So those are my 5 authors. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I am so tired. And I will see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.